So I'm Shravani Bolage. I'm from Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. I did my bachelor's in law from Bharati Vidyapit, New Law College, Pune. So my one of my friend did this fellowship last year. So from her, I got to know about this fellowship. During my bachelor's, I was preparing for civil services, and I thought like going to civil services is gonna give me power and I'll be able to change the world. But during that study, I found out the loopholes of this system, and I thought I want to work on the other side of the system. So when I heard about this fellowship program, I thought I would be engaged in field, and I would get a chance to talk to people, and this would be a great opportunity to broaden my perspective towards urban and in general. So basically, I come from very small city, and I've always seen this caste based religion based segregation of the city, and it always bothered me so much. And there is no infrastructure services in my city, so I expected that when I'll come to this program, I'll learn about the basic uh, challenges that urban area faces, and I would be able to do something for my city. So that was my expectation. Not completely, like few things are aligned. Like I have studied economics, governance, all these things in my bachelor's, but like planning and ecology and spatial appreciation, all the skill labs, these all things are very new for me. So not completely, but I've learned a lot from the skill labs. My speaking skill has evolved a lot. Also, my writing skill has evolved. Now I know like how to put forward my argument in like certain words, and Skill Lab has given me this new way of presenting my thoughts and my idea. Like GIS has given me this map thing, whole new thing that I can put forward into my assignments, into my research, into my practica project. Even this skill labs that I've taken for electives, survey design and ethnography has given me a new perspective of writing, understanding things. So yeah. I really like the course structure. The foundation was very slow, and it was taking you by step, and everybody was on the same plane. So even if you don't know many things, all of the batch were on the same plane, and I enjoyed many classes. One of the class was public place and politics. Was It was conducted by Amlan. I really enjoyed that class. Commons was like really hectic, and it was packed. So also like commons, I really enjoyed commons, like planning, economic governance. I enjoyed that class. Elective is something that you can choose whatever you want, whatever your liking is. So yeah, it was good. I liked, and the skill labs are there, so you can choose whatever skill labs you like. Yeah, I'll say that it is well balanced, and it doesn't like get hectic, but it also give you a space to relax and have a time for yourself. Like in commons, it gets really hectic because there is a practica, there is commons, there is like whole day is packed, but you enjoy that hectic schedule. And the foundation is little bit relaxed, and the elective is little bit relaxed, and in between commons is like thoda hectic. So yeah, it balances very well. I really enjoyed practica so much because it is completely different from the background that I come from. I've never been on a field, and I've never observed things. I've never talked to people, and for our practica, we made this toolkit for understanding the accessibility of the parks. So it was completely new experience. I learned many things. I've talked to people, and it was really great experience. So it is necessary because I don't know about like other people, but for me, I have never been on a field. I have never talked to people, and that is the one thing to actually understand what are the urban challenges. So being on a field, you literally understand. Like in our classes, we learn about the informality and many things. But when you go on field, you actually see the informality. You actually see what are the issues of informal workers. They don't have labor cards. They don't have many things. They don't know about all these schemes and the benefit they get from the schemes. So I guess the gap that like things that we read on the paper and all these legal documents and all this policy, the things that we read on the paper, you actually see on the field, and it actually makes sense, and you can sense the gap of the implementation. So I guess that's the thing I learned. I guess it's really important part for this, because whatever you have learned for the 7 months, you get to practice it somewhere, and you get like good organizations where you always wanted to work. Like I got that organization where I always wanted to work, and because of UFP, I got that chance to go there and work with them. So yeah, it's important part of UFP. So we are working on the portability and accessibility of POCW scheme of migrant workers. We are doing this project with Ajivika Bureau. There are two more colleagues with me. But right now we are mapping the labor addas in Bangalore. Where labor adda is an informal thing, and laborers gather there and the contractor comes and hire them. So I'm mapping these labor addas. So that's my current project. In the sense of academic background and the profession, of course it is very diverse. There are people from different sectors, but when it comes to like marginalized communities, I guess there is not enough representation of the marginalized community. Also there is very few people from northeast India, and I guess people from like big cities know about this program more. The people from small cities doesn't know that such kind of programs exist. So I guess there are no people from small cities. I guess coming from a marginalized community, I guess the whole UFP has been struggle. Coming from a small city, I guess it was a struggle for understanding what the people are saying. People are talking about metros, but I am still stuck in my city where I don't have good roads, we don't have water supply, we don't have electricity. So the struggle was always there to understand like what bigger cities demands are, and what from where I come, what that city's demand is. So yeah, it was a struggle, but of course I learned many things, but that struggle was of course there. Oh, it was fun because we all live together, we travel together, we are 24/7, we are together. So it's fun to talk to people from different background, different cities. It's really fun. Practica is really fun. Projects are really fun. You go on field and talk to people. Also, like many small things that happens in the IIHS, in the cafeteria, the talks and the play thing that we do. So yeah, it's fun. If you're from the bigger cities and you want to understand like metropolitan urban, then it is of course a great place. And if you're from the marginalized community and if you're coming to UFP, it is going to be struggle, but I guess you should come here because the representation is very important. The people from all the marginalized sector, gender wise, caste wise, community wise, should come here and be here as a part of representation and understand all the things they are offering, and they should like apply that knowledge where they want to.